you can put a black person, I don't care if he's accolades, he's squeaky clean, whatever, and put him up against a white man or a white woman in Alabama. That brother gonna lose because they don't see nothing but white right. I don't care nothing about what your accolades, what you accomplished. Most white folks in Alabama don't care nothing about white right. You white, you right. If you up against dealing with a black man, whoa, they suffer from racism syndrome. They just can't get away from it. It's just in their genes. And again, what now? You got some black folks that's racist too. Don't you believe that we all this, that, and no, we just as messed up as some white folks. But man, in Alabama, when it comes to voting, Thomas Tuberville and Jeff Sessions and all of them, man, put some folks up there going to do some stuff for everybody. Some people are going to be strictly doing what white folks want done. And this thing about socialism, oh, mercy, socialism, everything is socialism. Jesus told you to help everybody and share what you got and do stuff like that. But the thing about it, he told you to get up off your duff and go to work too now. They always talking about black folk won't work. It's some white folk that won't work too. It ain't all black folk. And guess what? In this country, y'all putting everything on us and black folk, we this and we that, and according to proportion of the population, and we this and we that and more. Hell, there's more white folks in jail, more white folks stealing, more white folks doing everything that's wrong. Guess why? Because there's more of them. My goodness. America, come on. And Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, he's going to be all right. But guess what? He's going to be all right if you and I keep praying. Because God tell you to pray for the leaders. All right, anyway. James Abraham, a citizen now immersed in the movement that started just years before we were born, a movement that the grandparents and our mothers and fathers were deeply immersed in, and now along with our children, our grandchildren have been affected. Although many of you know me, some may not. I come to establish a bond, a relationship of trust in me as a Bible candidate. He's just playing it out plain and clear. I do not take the duties and responsibility lightly. All right? He do not take them lightly. I am qualified, confident, capable, and prepared. I'm asking for your vote March the 31st. March the 31st. Go out and vote. Y'all, come on. Black folks, white folks. And black folks, if y'all will come out in numbers untold, unheard of, there's a lot of y'all don't even vote. I mean, people talk about my vote don't count. Man, it takes Hank Sanders to tell you about what one vote will do. One vote can change some stuff. And guess what? Jesus Christ was just one, but he had the awesome power of God the Father, Jesus, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Guess what? He put the same thing in you. You can do something just you by yourself. You can change the world. Just you by yourself. Now, here's the thing about the world. The world not going to change. The world will chew you up and spit you out, as folks like Michael Jackson and stuff like that. It will destroy you if you let it. But you got to be smart enough not to. Oh, my brother James Richardson down in Mississippi hollered at him. Ronald Williams likes to post. I still want Ron. Let me check on Ron. I told Ron to call in and see what Ron doing. I told him to call in this morning. But Ron ain't calling in. I bet he said, yeah, he said, I got you. But he said he got me. He said he listened. But he ain't calling in to the radio station. Let me pull Ron's coattail. Let's see here. Anyway, we got about, let's see. We got about 10 more minutes of live streaming time. 10 more minutes of live streaming time. Let's see. I even told little Harold to call in too. But Harold is a busy man too. I mean, everybody's busy. It's true. But anyway, 2020 census. Don't be sitting around on your duff talking about I don't count. You know, if you don't fill out that registration and open that door and let that census person in, me and my wife are gonna be coming y'all way. Don't be bringing out no guns and talking about no racist stuff. Everybody got problems. Black folk, white folk, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Jew. And it ain't but two type of people in the world now. I know it looks like I'm rambling, but it ain't but two type of people in the world. Jews and Gentiles. Jews and Gentile. That's all. 2020 census. 2020 census. I do what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask Gwen to call me at this radio station and talk about this census. Let me do that right now. I'm going to tell her to call me right now and talk about this census. And I'm going to see if she's going to do it. I'm going to call her, send her a message right now. Right now. I'm going to tell her to call me. Okay, come on, Gwen. Look at that inbox. Good morning. Call me right now. Good morning, M-O-R-N-I-N-G. Call me right now and talk about the sensors. Talk about the numbers and you MBR numbers and counting. COUNT, counting. Alabama folks, Alabama, L-A-B-A-M. Let me see if she's going to respond to it. She might not. But anyway, this is my last minute thing. That's another thing, man. I don't should do it more efficient, call out folks earlier and earlier, you know what I mean? And get them online, stuff like that. But I got to set up a bunch of interviews with some gospel artists. I haven't did that much lately. But anyway, I'm hoping that Gwen will see this text message. That's Gwendolyn listed. She's works for the county, and she's at the point person for census. She's one of the people that come out of Auburn University. We are out of Alabama, so we are at odds right there, but it's all good. She helped us with the Martin Luther King parade, all that kind of good stuff. But anyway, let me see, can I call Sister Gwen? It's low. It might be here, it might not, but we're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see what we can do. Phone's ringing. Pick that phone up, Gwen. Pick that phone up. She might answer. Don't look like she's going to answer. It's ringing. Yeah. It's all good. Saturday morning. Still ringing. I'm on, Sister Gwen. Ringing and ringing and ringing. Well, he'll stop trying to bug her this morning. She probably got something else going on. But anyway, we got about 6 minutes to go. Let me go back and bug Williams this morning. Mr. Ronald Williams. Me and him work together as a correctional officer. I'm at the big hole man. I call it a hole man, you know what I mean? All right, Ronald, I'm going to pull your coattail this morning. Call me. Call me or give me your number and I will call you. N-U-M-B-R. I wonder if William's sick or anything. I hope he's not. But he's always listening. He's always supporting us here on the air. But that's the thing about it. If they support you, but they ain't calling, they're going to be talking now. They ain't going to be talking at all. I will call you. Don't look like it. See, he's seen it at 6:40. 6:40 a.m. he saw it. He may be listening. I don't know. Let's see what he's saying. He's talking back to me right now. And He may answer, he may not. He may say, look, I don't feel like talking this morning, but I'm just listening. But anyway, God's good. We hope everything's going well for you. Oh, give me a few minutes to get up. Oh, he's still in the bed. That's good. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I will stop live streaming in how many minutes? I will stop live streaming in about 4 minutes. Okay, I will stop live. Let's see how you guys stream. About 4 minutes. All right. Okay. Oh, Harold didn't call it either. But anyway, it's all good. God's got it. God's got it. God's got it. God's got it. Let's go ahead and play this here. Gospel concert right there in Frisco City, Alabama. Check it out.
Gospel concert, Frisco City, Alabama. Good evening. Good evening. How you doing out there? And welcome to HOWC Productions Gospel Blog Talk Radio. Coming in from 231 6th Avenue down south in the city of Beatrice, Alabama. Got a gospel concert coming up. It will be Sunday, March the 29th, 2020 at the Bell Re-Enterprise, Old Frisco City High School, 200 School Street, Frisco City, Alabama. Doors will open at 3:30 p.m. Concert starts at 4 p.m. Tickets are just $15 in advance and can be purchased at Faith Automotive in Monroeville, Alabama. $20 at the door. Features groups on the Flying Clouds of Edinburgh, Alabama. The McCrary Singers, the Gospel Travelers of Atmore, Revelation of Selma, and the Gospel Legends. For more information, you can call 334-306-5013. Don't you miss it. That's March the 29th, 2020 at the Bell Re-Enterprise, Old Frisco City High School, 200 School Street, Frisco City, Alabama. All doors open at 3:30 p.m. Concert will start at 4 p.m. Tickets are $15 in advance and can be purchased at Faith Automotive in Monroeville, Alabama. $20 at the door. Featured groups are the Flying Clouds, Edinburgh, Alabama, the McCrary Singers, the Gospel Travelers of Atmore, Revelations of Selma, and the Gospel Legends. For more information, you can call 334-306-5013. 334-306-5013. And welcome.
Blog Talk Radio.
Just looking around Facebook here. We got 90 seconds before our live stream ends. We just did a 45-minute broadcast because we got some other things to be doing today. We got to go out and get ready for the community meeting at Pace. Mark Capshaw, I worked with him years there at Hogan Prison in the death row section. He's a good man. And he says for all of the, he's an Indian, by the way. Guess what? There ain't but two type of people in the world. Now, we may have Indians, may have the Mexicans, the Puerto Rican, different whatever, but there ain't but two type of people in the world. Y'all remember this. Don't never forget that. Jews and Gentiles. If you're not a Jew, a Jewish person, God's people, there's nothing wrong with saying Jew. That's Jewish. That's what it stands for. They just say, some people may put connotations to it when they say J-U, J-E-W. That's trying to throw off on you. But hey, just be real. God knows what's in your heart. Don't throw off on nobody. I don't care who they are. There's number Jews and Gentiles in the world. And for those of who think that natives are heathens, this is Mark talking. We are not. We choose to call God in a different name, Great Spirit. That God is the Great Spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Comforter. That's who's with us now. We have had religions long before anyone else. Let me add, I was raised Lutheran and converted to Baptist, and now back to the Star Catholic. Lutherans is a spinoff of the Catholic Church, and yes, they still believe in God. Ways of native, regardless of what you call God, doesn't matter. He is still God. Walkie-talkie, now you see all. May God bless you. Clear message from a brother that I work with. And here's the thing